Hey guys, morning and welcome to Home Church Kids. It's us as normal. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Ailey.
And we're back again. So just say if you're here and who you are. Maybe not really where you're watching from, I don't know. But you can tell us if you want. Last week it went really well. I saw on the Home Church family Facebook page some videos of kids dancing. So you can keep posting those every week because we love to watch them. And it's really fun. And we even watch Becca and Harold participate in dancing as well, which is also very fun. So speaking of, we're going to pass over to the song. But while that's on, just let us know that you're here, say hi, and we'll say hi back after.
I know that you're listening to all my dreams deep down inside. You're teaching me who I'm supposed to be. The hidden things can now come to life. And O-P-E-N, you know what's in store for me. And I will be O-P-E-N, in Jesus you are. My dreams deep down inside. My heart's ready to receive what you have for me. The mysteries revealed by your light. And O-P-E-N, you know what's in store for me. And I will be O-P-E-N, Jesus, you're all I need. And where you go, we will follow in the unknown. You are with me, O-P-E-N. Open to all that you have for me. I call to you, and you will answer, for you are good. I call to you, and you will answer, for you are good. Call to you, and you will answer, for you are good. I call to you, and you will answer, for you are good. Yeah, you're good. And O-P-E-N, you know what's in store for me. And I will be O-P-E-N, Jesus, you're all I need. Where you go, we will follow in the unknown. You are with me, O-P-E-N. Open all that you have for me.
Hey guys, we've got lots of people watching, so we'll just run down some people that are here.
We have Leo. Good to have you, Leo. We've also got the corner team is here.
The corner's here, Emma
There's
Clark,
some-
obviously.
There's someone else.
Karen Watson's here too, and Janice
Janice.
Young. Thank you for coming and supporting.
And then on YouTube, we have Mark and Kai. We have the Tullis family. Did we already say that?
No, I don't think so. I'm morning from the
The
Grahams. Hello. I feel like there was someone else that we missed there. There's...
Oh, Emily and Alexander.
Oh, yeah, Emily and Alexander are here too. So morning, everyone. I hope you are awake now by the dance. So Emma has a word for you today, so we'll just pass on and keep saying hi if you want.
Good morning, Home Church children and families. It's Emma here. It's so good to see you on this brilliant Sunday, this Sabbath day. A day to rest, a day to reflect, a day to give thanks, a day to remember the goodness of God. At the beginning of the Bible, in the book of Genesis, it tells us how God created everything in 6 days. And on the 7th day, he rested. This day, this 7th day, the day of rest, is known as the Sabbath. And a book later on in the Bible, the book of Exodus, tells us that we should keep this Sabbath day holy. We should use it to think about and remember and focus on all the wonderful things that God created and indeed on God himself. We should spend our time praying, meditating, reading the Bible, helping other people, helping people in need, and spending time with family. Even attending church when we're allowed to do so. I can't wait for that to happen on a Sunday. Now, where we finished up last week in the book of Mark brings us to where we start this week in the book of Mark, where we find Jesus going through a cornfield with his disciples. And he had just happened to be going through this cornfield on the Sabbath, on the day of rest. Now, as they walked through this cornfield, some of the disciples began to pick corn. And there were Pharisees there, and they said, "Oh, that's unlawful. You can't be picking corn on the Sabbath. What on earth are these people doing?" But Jesus reminded them that the disciples weren't working on the Sabbath. They weren't farmers out harvesting their field. They were simply looking for something to eat. The Pharisees had overreacted. The Pharisees were trying to find something wrong to pick up at for Jesus. They wanted to criticise him. They wanted to find mistakes because they felt threatened by his wisdom, his authority, and indeed who he said he was. Now, Jesus reminded the Pharisees that they weren't interpreting God's laws on the Sabbath correctly. They were complaining unnecessarily about the disciples picking corn. And he told them that the Sabbath was created for our benefit. It was created for man, to give us time away from working or learning so that we can spend time resting. Now, Jesus actually went on in this part of the Bible to really show us that God's law for the Sabbath is all about focusing on love. It's to help us grow in our love for God and grow in our love for others. Now, so many of the rules in the Christian faith are meant to help create and grow love. Love, after all, is the most important rule in Christianity. Love encourages us to be kind to others, to serve other people, to help those that need it, to be responsible and to take care of who we love and what we have. Now, Jesus shows us how much focus we should be putting on showing love, and he truly led by example. So, also in the book of Mark, just after these disciples in the cornfield, we find Jesus going into a synagogue. Now, a synagogue was a place of worship, and he was going into the synagogue on the Sabbath. Now, in this synagogue was a man with a very injured hand. It wasn't as it should be. Now, also in the synagogue were people who wanted to keep an eye on what Jesus was doing. Now, Jesus noticed the man with the injured hand, and he also noticed the people looking at him, wanting and waiting to criticise anything that he was doing. And he felt so angry and so sad with their stubborn hearts that they wanted to criticise. They were looking for him to do something wrong. But still, he knew the man with the injured hand needed help. And he knew that him taking action would be criticised by the people in the synagogue watching him. They would criticise him because it was the Sabbath. It was the day of rest. He wasn't supposed to be working to do anything. But Jesus called out to the man with the injured hand, and he told him to stretch out his hand. And as the man with the injured hand stretched out his hand, he noticed that it was completely restored. It had been made new. It was as it should be, completely healed. Now, obviously, all the onlookers that were waiting to criticise Jesus had noticed this. And he said to them, look, what is more important to do on the Sabbath? To do good or to do evil? To save a life or to kill? Jesus was helping this man. He was saving this man's hand. And it might well have gone on to cause him more of a problem had it been left injured the way it was. And Jesus knew that even though it was the Sabbath, that he reminded everyone that these rules were created to help us grow in love for each other and grow in love for God. And he showed that by taking action to help heal the man's hand. Now, my challenge for you this week is to truly take time to rest. So I don't need you to make me anything. I don't need you to create anything. I don't need you to show me anything. What I want you to do is for you to take time to rest this week on this wonderful Sunday. And I want you to help those around you in your family, in your house. Help them to rest too. You might opt to snuggle up on the couch with your loved ones and read a book or watch a family movie. You might even decide to have an at-home family spa session. You may all put on a face mask and relax, paint your fingernails. Or you might want to phone somebody in your family that you've not seen for a while and tell them all about your week last week and what your week ahead looks like, and just remind them how much you miss them and can't wait to see them again. So make sure you find time to rest this week, and make sure that your grown-ups find time to rest this week too. Encourage them to join in your restful activities. Ask them to do it with you, and we can spend time on this Sabbath doing exactly what we're meant to do. Resting, growing in love for each other, and growing in love for God. Guys, I cannot wait to see you soon back in church. But until then, stay safe. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, I hope you liked that message and I hope you're prepared for the challenge. I certainly want to participate in it. That's a challenge I can get behind. Mum, just saying. I hope you had a good day. Well, morning so far. We seem to be having some dispute in the comments here. So if anyone's wanting to pay to see Kenny dance, I could happily take the money off your hands. I don't know though. Well, maybe we should start a fundraiser.
Build a
Who
fund.
knows? Well, guys, I think we'll wrap up for today, but if you're here and you want to tune into the actual church service, make sure to leave this one and tune back into the next stream when it starts back up again, and that is in 5 minutes. So see you there for Foye. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.